Guys, Jonathan Ventura. Hello, Jonathan.
Ooh wee! Give it up for your host and all the other comedians that have gone on today. Give it up for yourselves, because y'all didn't have to come out today. Y'all could have done a lot of other things, but y'all are here, so that's a good thing. Let me just address the elephant in the room. Yes, I'm biracial. That's what you guys were wondering when I got on stage. No, no, not really. I got a condition known as cerebral palsy. It's a minor disability with a lot of fun. I'm going to explain the fun a little later. I know what you guys are thinking. I don't identify as disabled or handicapped. I identify as Ice Cube. Matter of fact, let me show y'all. Does it give you guys a look now? You see it now? Straight out of Compton? I know, yeah, right? I'm a little stupid that way. Some of you guys are looking at me like, no, I've seen you somewhere before, and it wasn't Fourth Wall. Yeah, I'm the guy that went viral on TikTok and Instagram for getting stood up on a first date. Yeah, I brought flowers to a date. What the hell? Whose phone is that? That's the most kinkiest ringtone I ever heard in my life. Yeah, you might want to pick that up, because that might be the booty call you guys were looking for. No, but as I was saying, I was the guy who went viral on the internet for getting stood up on a first date. I had learned that I thought originally I was a high-value man. I was like, man, I'm single, I got a good job, I do comedy, I ain't got a wife, I ain't got no kids. The internet quickly humbled me real quick. I also learned that flowers are a red flag, ladies. I didn't know this. But when you bring them onto a date, they're a red flag. I know what you guys are thinking right now. I'm going to lean the wall. You guys are like, oh my gosh, you're doing that Matt thing that Matt Rife does. No, I'm trying to hold up my balance right now so I don't fall off stage and go viral again. Hey, but it's made my interesting dating life, because I'm on Hinge. I know I fucked up. I'll be swiping on some shit. It's not good shit. The dating pool has garbage in it. We all know this. LA dating scene sucks. But I have, done some dating, and it's really interesting. You would think after going viral, you might have like a really top tier choice. Nope. Nope. I went on a date with a woman that's a 50-year-old woman. I didn't know she was 50 at the time. The filters are what got me. She told me she has 2 kids and no jobs. I was like, how do you have 2 kids and no job? Like, what do you do all day? She's like, oh, go to lunch. What money? She literally looked at me and was like, hey, your hands are rough. I'm a little superficial. I'm like, ma'am, you're 50. You need to be a little more understanding. You ain't got that much time left. And I know what you guys are thinking. Oh my gosh, have you ever dated anyone with a disability? Yeah, I have. I dated a woman with CP. Here's the thing. She told me her CP was mild, mine was spicy. I don't know what the fuck that means. And then at the end of the day, she was like, I think we should be friends. So I know it's not the disability, it's my personality, y'all. But hey, since I've gone viral, I've gotten a lot of offers to do some interesting things, like reality TV. They're like, hey, have you ever thought about doing this new show that we're going to put out? I'm like, what do you mean? It's like The Bachelor, but disabled Bachelor. Okay, I'm listening, because I'm like, let me hear this out. This might be an opportunity for me to shine, right? He goes, Jonathan, picture this: 15 mentally and physically disabled women bid for your affection. I'm like, that's a bunch of fucking memes ready to happen. They're like this: hey, there's not going to be a rose. We're thinking we give you a golden crutch. That's how I'm picking my fucking dates. I'm going to pass on that one. What else do you have? A reality show that's like Survivor for Disableds. You'll be the first member on the show. Okay, so what do I do? Picture this, Jonathan. 3 flights of stairs and the elevator's out. Can you make it within an hour? I don't know. But I'm willing to try. What is the prize money on this show? And the other thing that we're like, hey, you know what? We thought it'd be interesting, man. There's a lot of celebrity fighting matches, with celebrities. You're a viral celebrity. Why don't we get you with another, semi-viral celebrity, and we get you in the ring? Really? Yes, they're like, you're going to fight a veteran with one leg. He's going to win. How do you know this, Jonathan? He's already mastered balancing with one leg. I'm still struggling with 2. But needless to say, through this whole event, I decided, the one thing I could do is like really, everyone's like, hey, get your mental health better. Do some things. Everybody's like, become a gym bro. I'm like, all right, so I joined the gym. Why the fuck am I the diversity member on the gym's website? They caught me using the leg press at 1 a.m. with the caption reading, "If he can do it, we can all do it. Join today." What the fuck? Like, what do I do with this shit? I'm like here trying to better myself, and you've got me on the 24-hour fitness website as a gym member. Yeah, I shot them out. Yeah, I know. Here's the best thing that actually can go viral. I met a lot of celebrities like Nick Cannon and shit. You know, I've been on this podcast, which was great. I've got friends. My friends, whenever they bring dates home, the dates know who I am. My roommate was having sex with a woman who was thinking about me the whole fucking time. She's like, "You know, he asked me out to coffee, right?" He's like, "This is not what you should be talking about right now." She's like, "I told him I couldn't go because I'm with you." He's like, "You're not really with me. We're just having sex." And she goes, "He's in the other room." I go, "That's a shame." So was I part of an imaginary threesome she was having at the time? Because I didn't consent to this shit at all. But needless to say, I'm also a big family man. I'm a proud uncle to 3 nephews and a niece. I got a nephew who's 8 years old. I don't know why they gave this kid a cell phone, but they did. He decides to FaceTime me. He says, "Uncle Jonathan, I got some exciting news." I'm like, "What's up, nephew?" He's like, "I want to be a comedian like you." I'm like, "Oh, that's so sweet." He's like, "I've even been practicing my jokes." He says, "Uncle Jonathan, what happened to your hairline?" What? He's like, "Did Will Smith smack it away?" As a person and a comedian, he brought fear and joy into my heart at the same fucking time. Now I'm thinking, how petty am I going to be? Am I going to tell him that Santa Claus is not real just to get back at him? Because now I can't come to Christmas. So you guys look like y'all are a bunch of happy couples. How happy are y'all? I like how everyone nodded and said yes. Extremely happy. Because there's usually one person questioning that shit, like he just asked us right now, and now I got a nod? Hey, so how do y'all make it work, though? How y'all make it work? Speak up, man.
I do what I'm told.
That's a good answer. She's like, you weren't supposed to say it out loud, but damn it, when we get home, I'm giving you a prize. That's a good answer. I've never done what I've told. I think that's why I'm fucking single. My girlfriend would tell me something, I would do the complete opposite. "We don't go that way, honey." "No, it's going to save us 5 minutes." Why you me? You like that triggered me because the man next to you don't do that shit, huh? That's why you done dined him out. You weren't supposed to do that. Don't apologize to me. It's him you're diming out right now. No, but I mean, seriously. I realized that with the whole fucking going viral on social media, I guess flowers are not a thing anymore. Being a gentleman's not a thing because I showed up on time. I picked the restaurant. The girl didn't show up. I know, right? But it's the first time that social media has ever called me a black king. They're like, "Hey, king, you dropped your crown." Metaphorically or real? Because I'm seeing if I can cash that in. But I've never had so much support from the black community in the world, even though I've been biracial, because no one ever knew what the fuck I was originally. They were just calling me the kid that looks like Lou Diamond Phillips. I was like, wow. But the thing is, though, also at the same time, I realized I could get a role as a side nigga. And if any boyfriend ever found out that I was really messing with their girl, they couldn't do nothing about it because they can't explain they lost their girl to a disabled guy. How you gonna explain that to your guys at the gym in basketball? You're not. And if you fight me, it's a fucking hate crime. But shout out to you guys. You guys should really give yourself a round of applause. Just do that right now. I'm going to explain why in about 2 seconds. Because this is the first time you guys have ever been able to openly laugh at a disabled person in public and not feel like an asshole. Why'd the air conditioner go off? God was like, you weren't supposed to say that. Look, because some of y'all laugh at, y'all know y'all laugh at some sad shit on the internet. You don't want to admit to it, but on the internet, y'all look at some shit and be like, "Oh, he's trying." Man, you got to give it up for Joe, because this man ain't got that much insurance, and he got me on stage. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Hey, Joe, I'm going to let you in on something I've never told you in all the time I've known you. I've never made it up to that green room. The stairs. I literally had one time one comic videotape the green room so I could see what it would look like, so I could feel like I was present. She's like, "Here you go." I'm like, "Thank you. I felt like I was there." But here's the thing, though. I've never been the kind of guy that ever shied away from like just being myself, being transparent, and being what I am. If y'all ever knock somebody for being different, fuck y'all. Because you're all a little strange. Most of you guys are in therapy. I'm in physical therapy, but most of you guys are in real therapy. And Joe, once again, thank you for all the love and support you've shown me as a comedian in my, almost 2 years of comedy. I couldn't say more than thank you for that. Fourth Wall was one of the first places I've actually done comedy in, so it was kind of a blessing for a guy who had a dream about doing this because of an ex-girlfriend who broke his heart. Yeah, Zoe Walker, that was you. I'm going to say that wasn't her real name, but we know the other one. And I would just want to thank you guys for the time, man, for just letting me do my thing. Peace.